Hello, folks. Welcome to the second episode of Plucking Petals with James and Kyle. I am Kyle.
I'm James.
And
we just spent way longer trying to get microphone stands in place than we needed to.
Yes, I wish I did not come prepared today to talk about my likes and dislikes because my like would have been the microphone and how cool the microphone is, and my dislike would have been microphone stands and how awful the microphone stands here are. Then again, we are recording in a library, and they are letting us record this for free, so how much can we complain?
Yeah, beggars can't be choosers, but I will say we do this at the Shaker... No, wait. What library location is this? It's
I would say Cleveland Heights.
Cleveland Heights Library.
When I look it up on my Google, it says Cleveland Heights Library.
Yeah, so they got this little recording studio. They only have 2 cords for 2 microphones and a keyboard.
Yes.
And these stands are...
atrocious.
They look like they were purchased for the purpose of being microphone stands, but they don't, hold together in any way.
No, I'm pretty sure there's glue on mine. I see, green glue stuff on mine.
Oh, that's for the pop filter.
Oh, yeah.
That
Because
has
there's
it
no
too.
other ways you can hold a pop filter on besides the fact that it comes with a thing that holds it to the microphone stand.
Yeah.
But what do I know? I'm no microphone expert. James, what's new with you, buddy?
Oh,
It's been a couple weeks since we
missed the last one because you were busy with. Why don't you self-plug?
I was busy with a music video for my Hotline Miami EP called Questions, which came out recently. And then on top of that, I just did a short film for the Cleveland 48-Hour Film Festival.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Yes, that's what I was doing this previous weekend. So from Friday at 7 o'clock p.m. till Sunday at 7 o'clock, we have to write, shoot, edit, produce, and upload a short film. They give us the genre, a character occupation, an item, and a line of dialogue. So we got espionage, which is a spy film.
Oh, yeah.
Our person was named Kevin or Kelly Joseph.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get to pick that. It's an awful name.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. The occupation was comedian, which was not good. Our prop was jumper cables, which is cool for a spy film.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can only imagine
like
what
a torture.
You nailed it. And then our line of dialogue was that's not certainly something you see every day.
Yeah.
So we got it. We got that at about 6:30 at night on Friday, and then we spent the first night writing it and perfecting it. And
So who'd you do that with?
I did that with some people I went to the University of Akron with. I did a couple television shows with some people, and I felt like this would be a really good crew because I fancy myself to be a writer. I get paid for writing once in a while, so I can say I'm a writer.
Sweet.
Technically. So I am more on the writing side, but I'm not very good at editing or shooting or doing. I'm okay at it. They're a lot better, and they're more creative than I am in that regard, so I wanted to work with them, and I miss them. We haven't worked together in a while. So, yeah, we did that, and it was fun, and I didn't get a lot of sleep, and I drank a lot of Red Bull, and I ate really bad McDonald's and pizza to stay awake, and, yeah, that's what I've been doing, basically.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, how about you?
I've been playing Elite Dangerous, so nothing productive. Yeah.
Well,
if I'm not working, I'm playing Elite Dangerous.
Explain to everyone what Elite Dangerous is.
Oh, it's a video game where you buy spaceships, and you can either fight other people in spaceships or be a trader to make easy money, or if you're some kind of weird psychopath, you can explore this almost full-size galaxy rendering they did.
Is this a single-player game?
No, it's multiplayer.
So I can go... Is it like an MMO kind of thing?
No, it's not an MMO.
Okay.
It's like one game world. There's not servers, but it kind of instances you. So sometimes you get screwed up like that.
So you have main meeting. It's kind of like crap. Did you ever play Warhammer online?
No.
Well, basically you have town areas, and then when you go off to missions, you go into instances, and you're loading in your own world at that point. And then when
it's
you come back,
like that.
Okay.
So
gotcha.
I have a little one-man fighter kitted out.
Does it have a name?
No, I should do that.
You should name it.
I should name it.
What would you name it?
I don't know.
Think about it.
Lucina.
Lucina?
It just came to me. That's
Is that like a luchador?
No, it's the chick from Fire Emblem for the Game Boy.
You couldn't tell, but James just put his thumbs up like he was playing.
I
Game
talk
Boy.
with my hands. So do you. You
I know,
can't
I
give me
do
shit
too.
for that. You repeated the gesture. When
I know.
you were
I did
pointing
too. I wanted to confirm that I saw what you were doing in the corner over there. So how many hours do you have on Elite Dangerous so far?
Only like 60.
That's not bad.
No.
I mean, it's been out for a while. We got it on the Steam sale.
Yeah, I got it on the Steam sale, and
Okay.
then I spent $100 and some odd on a joystick and throttle, so I could
Ooh,
really feel.
look
So the
at
next thing I
you.
need to do is buy an Oculus Rift, so my head will actually move,
And then we'll never see
and then
you
I will
ever
just
again.
be gone. I will
You'll
like pull it off and be like, "Wow, this apartment's a lot emptier." I'll be like, "Oh, I lived with someone."
Yeah. She left a while ago. I thought I heard someone yelling at me. I thought it was in game. I have my
Yeah, it was
headphones
spinning
out.
around behind me.
Yeah, I don't understand. I'm getting hit. I'm like, I'm just taking real fall damage. That's all.
Yeah.
Well, it was your birthday recently as well.
Yeah.
As I say, it's been a couple weeks since we've met and hung out again. So, but did you do anything fun for your birthday?
No, I swung by work. It was their 1-year anniversary.
Okay.
They had these chocolate rye porters that they put in these like 4 different bourbon barrels.
Ooh.
And they added vanilla beans to one, raspberries, blood oranges, and smoked pork ribs.
Oh.
And so they
That
were
last
pretty
one
good.
sounds weird and
It adds
awesome
like
at
a
the same
smoky
time.
flavor. It's
Okay.
actually not my favorite, but it's not bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's interesting.
Yeah. And then I went golfing with my old man.
Hey, there you go. How'd you shoot?
Really bad?
Like 50s or 40s?
Oh, I
or-
stopped keeping score. I
Did
was
you?
actually playing so bad. We went up to this par 3.
Okay.
And I shanked the shit out of it, and I actually landed on another green. And my dad's just like, just finish it. So
That's
I
skill.
kind of parred a hole in a
Yeah,
sense.
it's just in a different hole.
Yeah.
It's like putt rules. Like if wherever you hit it, like it's gonna, the hole's closest.
It's not, but I set my own rules.
That's
and,
right.
yeah.
You paid money to be on this course. You should be able to change things if you so please, to a certain
Yeah,
extent.
but we went
of
in the
course.
evening, and it was like dead empty because everyone had
Yeah.
to go spend time with their families or some shit.
It's dumb.
Yeah.
It's so dumb. I don't understand. I mean, you're spending time with your family by hitting golf balls and probably swearing and probably drinking and
Yeah,
whatnot.
a decent amount of that.
Well, how about you tell us this week?
You know what? I think yours is going to be better segue because of all of the shit we were bitching about at the beginning of the show.
Okay, I understand.
So
I understand.
This little recording studio has a setup we can use. It's what you're hearing, but it's
Yes.
kind of annoying. But what do you like this week, Kyle?
I like to do broad topics, as you
Yeah.
know. I love technology.
Ooh.
It's so easy. I wish I had a bunch of buttons right now that did sound effects because it would just be like horns going off and cool things. I love technology.
Mm-hmm.
I love my phone. I love my computer. I love that we can sit in this room and podcast. I love podcasting. I love technology. It's amazing.
No, it's pretty awesome.
Everything we do in life has to do with technology now.
Like, have you ever played the Deus Ex games?
No.
So the premise of those is like human augmentation, where
Okay.
like it starts with mechanical augmentation, where you just like replace limbs and stuff.
Okay.
And then the first Deus Ex, he was the first guy with like neural augmentation, so you actually like
Ooh.
have a robot brain and like
Okay.
access stuff and the internet. So I want that.
Okay.
Like, fuck natural things.
No.
Nature is dumb. I want to be able to like access the internet just by like
Just by
thinking
thinking about
about
it.
it.
Like, I want to be able to roll my eyes and think of like 40 robot jokes.
I know
Like,
when my
that's-
internet goes down, I don't know what to do with myself.
No.
Like I feel hopeless and stupid and like
You have to like start finding DVDs. You're like, where did I put the DVDs? Like, who has those?
and I don't know how I lived without smartphones because
Yeah.
oh my god, there's a thing I don't know. You pick it up, you Google it, and it's
Exactly.
like, oh good, I know it now.
Do you know people still try to? I know a couple people who, if we're talking and we can't think of something like an answer to something, they will just sit there and think about it. I hate that. I have technology. We can solve this and move
Yeah,
on.
don't tell me, don't tell me, I got it.
I could figure it out who the third actress was on some random Will and Grace episode. No
one
I
gives
will
a
look
shit.
it up on IMDb right now and we can go and move on. Like, we don't have to keep, it doesn't make, technology does not make us, I keep picking up my phone. I keep looking at it. It's fun. I'm holding it right now. I'm loving it. Technology does not make us dumb. It makes us think about, we have more time to think about other things. Granted, what we think about in that extra time we have now, not the best. We probably could be using more time.
Well, that's fine, but think of like most of human history. All your time was like, if I don't kill that thing with a stick, I'm gonna die.
Exactly.
My tribe is going to die.
We have more leisure time now
Yeah.
with technology. And now just even on top of that, just...
So you use it playing Angry Birds and Candy Crush.
Exactly. Hey, I play some Clash of Clans, and now I'm playing that Fallout Shelter game.
I need to give that a shot.
It's fun. Well, I mean, it's not out on Android yet,
yeah.
so way to be a loser when it comes to technology.
I could bitch about Apple for an hour, but
I
let's
know.
not.
But like this thing in my hand right now, it's a phone. I can call anyone, anywhere, at any time.
No, and
It has all my information.
My favorite fact about smartphones is like the iPhone 1 came out.
Yeah.
And it had more computing technology than all of NASA combined when they put a human being on the moon.
Exactly.
Like, that's intense.
We have come so far in this realm, and it's such a part of us now. In every single way, I have my phone on me constantly. I don't know about you. I always have my phone on me. It's ready. It's charged. It's ready to go in case something happens. Like, if I want to know something, phone's right there. If I want to look up something on my computer, it's right there. The internet is a playground of awful and amazing things all at the same time.
Like yesterday, I drove down to Athens.
Yeah.
Couldn't have done that without my phone. Because who the frick knows how to use a map and plan my route? No, it tells me to make a turn and I just swerve across 3 lanes and get off at the exit.
Nice kick. Like, who uses like an atlas anymore? Like, you have to you have to go to the library, to find an atlas because they don't even send those to your house anymore.
Did they ever send atlases to your house?
Maybe.
Was that a thing?
I don't know. Maybe. I know that also AAA. I went into one AAA store one time. I don't know if you know they have stores.
I did not know they had physical
They have
locations.
physical locations.
Do they sell like help?
They're like trip planners. They help you plan your trip. And I was going down to Florida one year, and my parents made me go to the AAA to make me plan my trip. And they just literally print out MapQuest for me. Like,
I've heard about those places.
what the fuck?
I saw it in
Why
an
is that a
episode of
place?
Top Gear once.
Yeah, why is that a place that should be? Well, I'm getting off topic. The fact that I can send you something from across the world and you get it in a minute, 2 minutes, phenomenal. I love technology.
Yeah, it really is awesome. I can't wait until we have robot pieces. I want to be a cyborg.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm okay with cyborg. Not maybe like, I don't want to replace limbs. I want to enhance limbs. I want to still be a person, but just with some like I want some DLCs to my lifestyle. I don't mind a little chip on the side of my head, but I don't want to cut off my legs and have those cool kangaroo legs. Like, I just want to give me the boots for them. Like, I don't know. But yeah, so my like this week, technology.
Man, I feel like we go into that a lot more.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, what kind of things are you looking forward to for technology to do? Like, I've obviously like kind of shown my desire here to be a cyborg augmented person, not just for like mechanical limbs, but in more realistic. It'd be awesome if you kind of like semi-synthetically regrow organs. Like, they put this like base down for a trachea and then put stem cells on it. It actually like grew a trachea. So it'd be awesome to like just fix things that are broken.
Exactly. And
I don't think cancer will ever get cured because it's not one disease, but I think one thing you can do is just cut it all out and then just give them a new organ.
Replace it.
Yeah.
Guess what? Your stomach, we just replaced it. We have a stomach farm.
We grew you one
in Medina. We grew it for you out of your DNA. I want something like that. I want to go into space. I think space is awesome.
Yes.
We just saw all this. Did you see the stuff on Pluto today? Yeah. Like, there's mountains and shit at Pluto. I want to go to Pluto. I want to go to these planets. They sound really fun. Dangerous, but also really fun. They make space movies. I mean, they make it seem they sold me. Like, I want to go to space.
So, like, when planets or things are forming, things of similar densities kind of group up. Okay. So that means that all of the aluminum or all of the titanium or all of the iron will kind of group up.
Yeah.
And then a lot of times when these planets are forming, they'll get smacked into by something.
Okay.
And so you'll get these asteroids of just titanium or silver, whatever. And so what we could do is we could farm the asteroids. That's why they want to do this, because in one asteroid, you'd get more titanium than there all is in the actual crust of the Earth.
Is it different? This seems a really dumb question. Is space titanium different from Earth titanium?
No.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
I don't know that much about space.
Yeah.
The most space I know is because of like movies like Interstellar, and then we played Moonbase Alpha a couple times when I was hammered.
We saved the moon.
I don't remember saving the moon.
No.
I'm pretty sure we did.
We saved the
I remember
shit
yelling
out of
at
it.
you guys the whole time because I was drunk.
Now James and Bethany, our buddies, both work at NASA. I want that Mars base Alpha, and I want it right now.
Okay, so that's why it's actually funny story. I talked to James today because he's at the internship, and I think he has to do an exit essay of what he did.
Oh, he's done already?
He's going to be done at the end of August. It's like a summer internship.
Oh, gotcha.
And I was talking to him today, and I said, you need to push your essay to be why we need a Moon Base Alpha sequel. I'm like, call it Mars Base Alpha. I don't care. We want... The community wants it.
The logical step is Mars Base Alpha.
Yeah, the logical step. I mean, granted, like... I don't remember the last time they updated Moonbase Alpha, but like now you can like dance and sing. Like they gave up. They like clearly it's not a serious game anymore, but it got the name of NASA out again. Just make it. It'll be fun. So I'm gonna keep pushing out. I tried to push Bethany for years to do this.
Yeah.
She's like, I have an official job.
For those of you that don't know what we're talking about, Moonbase Alpha is a free game, I think, produced or distributed by NASA.
Yeah.
And the premise is we have a base on the moon, and like something hits it, and the oxygen's gonna all run out.
Yeah, we're all
you have
gonna
to,
die.
Scramble to fix it all, and basically, it just turns into a bunch of people driving around on the shuttle, like off in the distance, and then it automatically has the type to text on.
Yes.
So it's just lots of vulgarities in like the Microsoft Sam voice. John Madden.
John Madden, and yeah.
Nine.
Just look up anything on YouTube for Moonbase Alpha, and you will love it. It's hilarious. It's always gonna be. It's like the GI Joe parodies for me. No matter at what age, I'm still gonna find these funny. I don't know what it is. The GI Joes are timeless. The Moonbase
On
Alpha
my birthday, I
videos
saw
are
a dude with a
amazing.
pork chop sandwiches shirt.
Oh, that's amazing. I can't believe they're still around. Someone clearly has been saving them and hoarding them. But
What
yeah,
did you think about Interstellar?
I didn't get very far in it. I watched, in all honesty, I watched about 20 minutes of it, and then I went to bed, and then I forgot that I had to finish it, so I haven't finished it yet.
All right,
but
so
me
let's not
saying
talk
it out
about
loud,
that. Yeah.
I have to now finish Interstellar. So, but yeah, no, I want space, I want cyborgs, I want reproductive organs.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, there you go. Waka waka, morning radio. I want to have robot friends. Like, I want to have cool cyborg buddy. Like, he's hanging out, or just like a robot cool dude. They're probably not what they're gonna call him, robot cool dude. But
Well, if you could probably name it whatever you want. This is Robot Cool Dude.
This is robot cool dude.
Please
I don't have
end
a
my
better name for
suffering.
that. Yeah. What is my purpose?
You pass butter.
You pass butter. Oh God, Rick and Morty, right? It's
Yeah.
amazing. But yeah, I feel like technology is only going to advance our society, and once again, people say that. It's
Could you
making
even
us...
advance society without technology?
No. That's how society gets advanced.
Maybe like the zeitgeist for people's like philosophy could change without technology. That's not an advanced society. Who gives a shit if they're not killing each other?
Yeah,
they don't have iPhones.
Yeah, who cares? But yeah, you need technology to advance. And once again, people keep saying like, "Oh, hey, like everyone seems dumber. They're not paying attention to one another." It's like I'm looking at my phone, but I'm talking to 10 different people about certain things. Sorry that I'm not looking at you, but it's like like the good old days.
Well, that could be your attention's then divided in 10 different directions.
This is
so you don't
true.
know what
This
the
is
hell I'm
true.
saying.
But also, the good old days, like everyone's like, oh, everyone talked to each other. No, they didn't. They read the newspaper. They did other
Yeah,
things.
there's that picture of all the people on the bus
Exactly.
or the train.
Exactly. No one stopped it. I've never seen anyone in my day just come, hey, stranger, let's have a conversation. It doesn't happen. It only happens in movies and television.
Talking to strangers is the worst.
No, it's awful.
They're always crazy. If they don't
Yeah.
have that like social filter, they just come up to you and then, oh, hey, how's it going? Yeah, pretty good. Have you heard about our Dark Lord? Like,
Yeah.
just
God
no
damn
one
it.
ever opens their mouth.
with something good
Yeah.
to say. I mean, that's especially true on airplanes. Have you ever had someone that talks to you on an airplane?
Oh, it's the worst.
I feel so bad. I feel like I have to talk to them for a while.
You're stuck next to him, especially because I like the window seat because I like to do that thing where I lean my head against and just like look out the window.
You like see how far I
And
can
I'm
fall to my death
trapped
before I have a heart
in.
attack. Yeah, that's a good game. It hurts my feelings. But yeah, no, I just like those people just talk on airplanes the whole time, and it annoys me. But I also had this social obligation to talk to them back, but try to end it. So I keep trying to
it's never like you inquire further. It's
Yeah.
just like, oh yeah, I do this.
yeah.
Well, I didn't ask you what you did. Oh, but you're
Yeah.
just telling me.
Yeah, it's just it's so dumb, and oh, there should be more technology about that. There should be a technology wall where they can't,
like soundproof.
It literally just
energy clouds that could just like knock down sound waves.
See, everyone's hating on technology and how it's ruining our lives.
Who's hating on technology? They're wrong.
I don't know. The Amish. I don't know. I don't know who's hating on technology. It's people who hate on technology are people who don't understand and cannot accept technology because they don't understand it. They can't work it right, so they get mad at it. I mean, granted, I get mad at my phone sometimes for doing stupid stuff or my computer for shutting down or breaking or whatever, but technology is great, guys. I'm sorry. I love technology. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is great.
What do you like?
What else? Technology is great, but I like beer.
Beer. Okay.
Beer is awesome.
We are very we are not getting narrow with our subjects at all.
I
love it.
I'm going to start this in kind of a more, let's call it educational.
Okay.
There's this beer theory of civilization. So human beings we have been around for maybe 100,000 years to a million. The estimate is wide, what you could call a human. Mm-hmm. 99% of that time, we were like wandering nomadic tribes. Mm-hmm. Thanks to domestication of grain and the like, we actually could settle down and have like societies.
Yeah. And have technology.
And get to technology, yes. So you got barley or wheat or rye. Well, if you got that, you plant it grows, and you harvest it. Well, before you have any kind of control over anything, and you know about microorganisms or things spoiling, it'll go bad. Mm-hmm. So there's this beer theory of civilization that the only reason human beings were ever able to settle down is because they figured out how to make beer.
Perfect.
So you would harvest all of this grain.
Okay.
You would turn a lot of it into beer, and it would have most of the nutrients and like the health benefits of eating bread, but it wouldn't go bad. You could have it all summer, leave it around. So you could thank beer for everything we have right now.
Perfect. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm definitely okay with that.
And it's like, okay, I kind of do like Reese's Puff cereals, but it's the best thing you can do with like cereal grains.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I like bourbon a lot too, but that's like 50% corn, so.
This is true.
And
it's
corn
all about
sucks.
that, all about that
That
land.
is the best thing you can do with corn.
You don't like corn?
No, not really.
You don't like eating like corn on the cob?
Well, I mean, I do. It's all right. I was thinking more like the corn sweeteners and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about corn because I'm hungry, and I'm like, now I want corn on the cob, and that sounds fantastic.
Yeah, I don't. But that always comes with barbecue, and you said you didn't want barbecue.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. No, I don't want barbecue today for some. I don't know why. I'm just not feeling it right now.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
But
even in like today's society, I think beer's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It lets you like see what kind of people your friends actually are.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, we have a few drinks, and you're like, wow, that guy's an asshole.
Yeah.
I never knew my friend Brian was such a dick. Like,
he got real racist real quick. He started a conversation with, you know about those blacks? He's just like, no, like, but
No.
you don't know that in an office setting. You don't. But when people get drunk, they get careless and they just let.
Yeah, so
out.
it's people are like, oh, I'm a sad drunk or a happy. No, you're just a sad person or a rage-filled person.
Exactly.
And we've taken away your inhibitions, and now we see what you are. But also, how do parties work without beer? You're sitting there and you don't have the cup in your hand. It's socially awkward. You're just two people standing awkwardly close to each other. If you're both holding a drink,
And that's why you have your technology.
all of a sudden, because if you have your phone, you just look rude.
Yeah, that's true.
If you're at a party, like you've accepted that. I'm probably going to have to talk to strangers.
Well, then again, if there's a party with no beer, I'm going to be on my phone because clearly this party sucks.
Because you're finding maps.
And I'm literally looking for somewhere, the closest area to get beer, but not to give for them because they didn't provide beer for me.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
And it's just gone so crazy. Like, we have so many different kinds of beer, and you could just get whatever you want, and it's wonderful.
There's a beer for everyone. Anyone who says they don't like beer
Just hasn't tried everything.
hasn't tried the right beer for them.
Because even my girlfriend Elise doesn't really like beer, but she loves lambics, which is a type of beer. It's like sour with the bacteria and usually add a lot of fruit. But they're basically like girly sodas, but it's still beer. Like,
hey, if it tastes good, it tastes good. So
yeah. Oh, I forgot to bring our medal. I got the medal.
Did you get the medal? Yay!
I sent you a Snapchat, but
I did see it. No, I just forgot until you mentioned it right now. That we are winners in my book.
You made the most creative beer.
That's right.
Without hops.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at. I really like beer.
Okay. Good. Well, I like beer too. Beer is fantastic. I like making beer. I know you make beer at a much higher level than I do now.
Not really. I just kind of assist. I've never designed my own recipe. That should be coming up in a few months here, which I'm excited about. We'll make a 3-barrel batch, and people will be able to buy it.
We'll have to bring back Come on, Heather, just the tip. In a massive form.
Scale.
Oh my god.
I'd get fired. They'd be
No.
like, are you fucking serious?
You won't get fired. They'll be like, wow, this is so ballsy. Like, are you kidding? Because they make different beer and whatnot, stuff you don't normally see. So why not try to push it a little more? Because like, look what we did. We were most creative. So we have the background. Yeah. And I feel like if you really pushed it and really believed, maybe they'd let you do it.
So I really like a good IPA.
Okay.
And then some double IPAs, but you're kind of getting too bitter.
Yeah.
And then people made up this bullshit like it's a triple IPA. Like, no. That's not a real thing.
What are the level? I don't drink IPA, so I don't know the difference between a single, double, and a triple.
Triple is
IPA.
a fake thing, and then double and imperial mean the same thing, and it just means you use more ingredients. It's just like a heavier,
more
higher
hops,
ABV, then. A lot more hops, more grain.
Okay.
And then so I think, I love, let's call it the craft beer revolution, that you can go get whatever you want. But there's
this. Call it a revolution makes me sad.
There's a Revolution Brewery. It's pretty good.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, that's dumb. I hate things like that. But there's too much of an emphasis, I think, on hops. And so there's like this hops arms race.
Okay.
And so everyone's trying to make this like more bitter beer. And it's like to the point where this isn't even drinkable, if I'm honest.
Well, it's like the new thing because it's like I hate to make this example. It's like KFC. When they made that double down, you wanted that double down. You wanted to physically hurt your hands. When something dumb like that comes out in the fast food market or just the food market in general, I want to try it.
But it's more like a snobby. If you're like, oh, I think this is too bitter. Like, oh, you're not a real beer person.
Exactly. I mean, that comes with the revolution is that there's gonna be people who are snobs.
So Platform today, I wasn't in for this, but they make this. Our brewmaster came out this year. It's called Hubris.
Okay.
He calls it a quadruple IPA.
Oh my god.
He uses like pure hop extract and stuff. He's trying it this time. Mm-hmm. And Dogfish's Head's biggest IPA is 120 minute because they have the 120 minute boil. Okay. So he boils it for 130 minutes. And the beer's called Hubris.
Yeah.
I love the idea behind it. I think it's absolutely hilarious. I will absolutely hate it. Like it is.
I think it's gonna taste like ass.
It's gonna be just like a mouthful of bitter.
When is that gonna be released?
It sits for a while.
Okay.
So I don't know, in a couple of months probably.
We'll have to try some. Maybe we'll have to bring here in the studio, and they'll never know. We'll just bring it. What we'll do is we'll buy like those big like pop cups that you get at, like McDonald's or whatever, and then put the can within the cup because it fits, and then put the straw. They just look like we're drinking. But then again, they said that we can't have drinks in here.
Oh yeah.
Whatever.
Then we can put a book around the thing.
Yeah.
And it looks like we'll
just level it. We'll put in the corner. It'll be great.
Yeah.
But yes, beer. Everyone should love it. You should find the beer that you like. Granted, I say granted a lot now. I keep thinking about it. There is a beer that I had the other day that I've noticed people like. It's not really that much of a beer, but people like it. It's that Not Your Father's root beer.
Yeah.
And people who don't like beer normally like this because it doesn't taste like the average beer.
I don't think that's like naturally alcoholic. I think they actually have to add alcohol to that.
Oh.
You can't really make alcoholic root beer. I'm almost positive.
Sad.
I'm not 100% sure on this, but I'm pretty sure.
Way to ruin my dream. I like that stuff.
But like you can
make
good. You know, ginger beer is a big thing. You can make alcoholic ginger beer. Alcohol will come as like a consequence of the process of making ginger beer.
"Quote unquote" consequence.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know.
Consequences can be good or bad, depending.
Yeah. I just had a thought.
Okay.
When you brought it up, you were saying what a lot. What did you just? Actually, granted.
Granted.
Like these like social word things infect people's language. After Anchorman, everyone said I'm not gonna lie. Anchorman, everyone said I'm not gonna lie all the time. Yeah. And I'm infected by this, but the big one right now is everyone says basically a lot. And I've said it a lot in this podcast. You've said it a few times.
Yeah, I've said yeah.
So basically it's just in everyone's language right now. And it's like these little like word viruses and they just infect people's speech.
It's fun. I mean, it's a sign of the times.
Yeah.
I say man a lot. I used to say dude.
That's always been because it's those filler words, and you need things where the mind needs to catch up.
Exactly. There's your mind is racing, and your mouth cannot say things quick enough. So I don't know how it works.
And it sounds better than and saying, well, basically what I'm getting at here.
See, there's that boss caught up,
getting it,
nailed it.
Okay,
this is now Plucking Petals Grammar Talk with James and Kyle. Hello, I am Kyle.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you a bunch for your grammar.
All right. So what don't you like?
I don't like the fact that I am so dependent on my technology. I had to give away. It sounds like a really bad. I had to send in my laptop yesterday because the screen is flickering and doing weird stuff to a point where I can't use it if I close it and open it again. So I had to send it out. So last night was my first night without a computer I could not even tell you the last time I did not have a computer available in my life. And it's scary.
And you still have your phone, so you're not
and
like
I still
even
have my
completely
phone.
off.
Yeah, I'm not completely off the grid, but like there's some stuff I'd rather do on my computer, like almost anything. If I'm looking up something, I'd rather use my laptop. That's why I have a laptop.
Yeah.
But no, so yeah, no, I don't have the laptop right now, and I was literally sitting on the couch yesterday reading comic books because I couldn't handle the fact that I didn't have a laptop.
So I have this problem really bad too. My apartment that I live in right now has like really shitty electrical wiring.
Okay.
So it's way under amped or whatever it needs to be. I don't really know that enough about electricity. So the fuse in the basement blows all the time. And all we're left with is one outlet and our overhead light.
Gross.
That happened the other day when I hit the microwave and it just shorted it.
Oh, no.
So the thing that my computer was plugged into and my router was plugged into was out. But I still had my PS4 and my TV. So I call it when I'm waiting and I'm like, that wasn't even enough for me. Like I have my PlayStation, I'm looking around, and without the internet, I don't know what to do. And I'm like, So luckily I found the Rick and Morty DVD and started watching the director's commentary on the episodes.
Oh, is the commentary any good?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Justin Roiland and Dan Harmon are pretty funny.
Good.
And then one of them was like, yeah, and we have a guest star in, and he absolutely killed it. And then he's like, let's make a drinking game out of this. Every time I say killed it, take a shot of whiskey. You would absolutely die.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. That sounds like a very, very dangerous game.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I have the same problem where it's like I had the Xbox One, and I could be playing something on there, but it's just like I'm so used to playing everything on my PC and doing everything on my PC, like I had to remember, how to like look up YouTube videos on my Xbox because I'm so used to just being like plugging my laptop to the TV. Here we go. This is how we do things. Like
PC Master Race.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just. And I realized how dependent I am on especially my laptop because I use it for my music, I use it for my writing, I use it for my editing, I use it for my shooting, I use it to update all my social media, shooting as in like camera work and stuff like that. This is my central hub for everything. I use it to create content for YouTube. Like the fact that I'm not going to have it for 3 weeks makes me borderline depressed.
You need to build a desktop.
I know, but I also need the money to build. Like that's why I got the laptop though, so I can move it around move it around really easily. And that's why I got
the benefit. But the other benefit of a desktop is it's like way cheaper for a lot better. And
exactly.
If you want to get into this editing and stuff,
no, we can. I fully agree that I may have not made the best decision, but for
how old
what
is this
I need,
laptop?
It's less than 2 years old.
Oh. For some reason, I feel like it was older.
No, I had one before that, and then I bought a new one through Best Buy and just was paying it off with a credit card or whatnot. It's good because I travel a lot with my laptop, and I like to show people what I'm working on and like get opinions and play games and stuff with other people. And I feel I had a desktop for years, and just lugging the monitor around and everything was such a problem. It seems like a white people problem thing, and it very much is. But I didn't like it, so I had money and I bought a laptop.
It's expensive as hell, but now they have like a 1 terabyte thumb drive.
Yeah,
so just keep it on.
Just plug it in and whatnot. How often do you use your phone in a day?
All of the time.
Yeah.
Actually, I have the Moto X. When I got it, I really liked it, but the battery life on it has just become absolute garbage.
Okay.
If it makes it to 7 p.m., that's a good day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
my iPhone battery sucks too. But do you ever get that feeling when you put your phone down somewhere and you're like looking for it and you just can't find, like, do you have a mental breakdown a little bit?
Oh, mine has this thing where if I go, okay, Vegeta, find my phone, it will like make noise. It didn't
really
pump it right now.
It didn't. Yeah, I was watching it try to do that, and it just did not. It ignored you. That was very nice of the phone to do that.
It used to be. I think the voice recognition used to be better too.
Okay.
There was recently a software update,
mm-hmm.
and I don't think my phone responded to it very well.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Oh well. It's almost a year old, so it's time to make it obsolete, right?
That's right. We got to update it until it can't work anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, the technology, I'm just so reliant. Like,
Well, think about the people that are actually relying on it. Like, I have a pacemaker, or I need insulin.
Yeah,
or
that's
this iron
true.
lung is keeping me alive.
That's true. That's true. The fact that I don't know how to get here. If you told me come here for the podcast again,
You've done it like 4 or 5 times now. You still couldn't pull it off.
My sense of direction is very poor. I have a good idea now of how to get here. Not the best. It's an area that I don't know very well.
Yeah.
So I could not find my way around here, unfortunately. And that's the problem with my technology. If I would just kind of suck it up and be lost a little bit, maybe I could find my way around. But no, I have a phone that has a GPS that tells me exactly where I want to go.
Yeah, why the hell not?
Yeah. And we should be using technology, but I'm so reliant on everything about it. It's just...
Is that necessarily a bad thing, though? Because reliance is like it is a state of nature. We're reliant on food, water, shelter, and in a manner of speaking, love. Like,
this is true. I mean, when I was a baby, I was reliant on my parents to feed me and change me.
And I still am.
That's right. Last week, finally broke potty training, guys.
I wiped myself.
All right. It was pretty great. We went to McDonald's afterwards.
I got the toy.
I want to be self-reliant at some point in my life. Not completely self-reliant, but like...
You want to be like Nick Offerman from Parks and Recreation?
Not even
and
to
go
that
live
degree.
in a cabin in the
I just
woods.
want to know how to like do normal things. Like the fact that I'm looking up on YouTube how to do everything makes it a little bit sad.
But to a certain extent, now you're a person that can do all those things.
Yeah, no, this is true. And I wish like I like learning through hands-on stuff. I love classes. Like if someone paid for a class for me to like learn how to fix a car, I would love them to death. Because like that, I like that kind of stuff. I can't just go on YouTube and I could try. It's not gonna work. But yeah, technology is a beautiful thing, but I feel like it's also dangerous in the fact that I'm so reliant on that's how I get all my information and everything that's going on in my life and how to survive. And I don't like that.
Yeah.
But I need it at the same... I recognize the fact that it's like this, but I'm okay with it, and that makes me sad a little bit too. I think I'm just a sad person.
Yeah. I don't think it's a problem.
Okay.
Reliance on technology.
Fine.
I do hate people that don't stop looking at their phone when like met with them.
Yeah.
And I just kind of want to like walk away. And then so when they finally look up, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, he's so rude. He just left.
Yeah, he just left. Let me update my Twitter, #asshole_friend.
That's the one I don't have. I don't have a Twitter. I don't have an Instagram. And I reactivated my Facebook, but I never use it.
This is true. The fact that when you called me yesterday and told me that you saw that I had a music video that came out, you said I saw it on Facebook, I was confused. Because I'm like, I didn't think you use your Facebook.
Nah, I actually happened to look at it today or yesterday or whatever.
It was good. It was just good timing. I was very concerned for you as a person in a way too. I'm like, this is a weird step because then next you're gonna be like, oh Kyle, I just followed you on Twitter. You don't say anything funny on Twitter. You try. Or like, I just followed your Instagram. You also can't take pictures worth of shit. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Twitter will ever be one for me.
Twitter's
the
fun.
hashtags annoy me. Like, because you're allowed 160 characters, and 120 of them are #NoFilter, #RealTalk, #BayLife.
Well, you just gotta find the right people to follow because I follow a lot of people who just like tell jokes on Twitter. They don't do anything else, but they just tell. I don't follow anyone in my actual real life on Twitter because that's boring.
Yeah, they suck.
I don't care about that you ate paninis today for lunch.
That's why I don't have Instagram too. It's like a weird like.
That's my
the only reason I would
area.
ever consider getting on Instagram are the fitness chicks that just like show off pictures of their butt.
Yeah,
they're like, hey, here's my squatting regimen. Like, that's nice.
Yeah, good for you. We appreciate you. I tried to do that and they just banned me right away. So I had to get a new Instagram account. Apparently, Mayor Wertz Fitness Butts is not. Is not
get
available.
them social justice warriors on your back. They'll help you out.
Oh, of course they will. Of course.
Nah, you're a white guy, so
I'll survive. Yeah, I'm a white male.
Just say I identify as like a dragon.
I identify as a dragon.
Yeah.
That's probably a little pushing it, but I'll, whatever gets me off their back, I suppose.
I'll get them to help you out. As long as you're not like, I'm a white straight guy. They're like, oh, you're the devil. You do everything wrong. Stop oppressing me. But if you just say, like, I identify as a dragon and I'm queer and
Yeah.
boom, they love you.
Which I'm none of those things. I'm a straight white
you can
male
say it.
who can't dragon at the least bit. What? Because clearly we have decided that my problem isn't really that much of a dislike. What is your dislike for this week?
Self-diagnosed gluten intolerance.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it drives me
Well, I feel
nuts.
dumb. I feel like a dummy.
So let's do my little Surgeon General disclaimer. Celiac disease is a real thing. There are human beings that literally cannot eat gluten without getting horribly sick.
Yes.
And this can cause even worse diseases like immunological reactions, and they can actually have stunted growth and neurological problems. So I'm not, like, if you go to the doctor and they're like, oh, wow, you can't tolerate gluten.
Yeah.
That is a real thing. That is a pathology.
Yeah.
Like, that sucks that you have that.
It sucks for you because there's a lot of things that have gluten that are delicious.
That is very true. Beer is one of them.
Beer is one, yes.
But if you go to the doctor and you're like, I think I have a gluten intolerance, and they test you, like, no, you don't. We're like, yeah, well, I think you're wrong. Like, no. It's not. Do you like my
I like
Okay,
your
so
Valley Girl.
let's get at the crux of this. Everyone
Yeah.
that's self-diagnosed gluten intolerant is 20-something white girl.
Yes. No,
It
this
is.
is true.
So that's my impression of that.
Yes.
But it is just really, really frustrating. And you're just like, I'm a special little snowflake, and I'm at this restaurant, and I really need, like, you to cater to me specifically.
And I'm not going to tip because of it. Because
Yeah.
I'm such a goddamn hassle.
You put bread down on the table, and, like, I ate some, but I'm going to regret it later. But you didn't respect my beliefs. Beliefs wasn't the right word.
At this McDonald's.
Yeah, wherever.
I don't know why they're putting bread down at the McDonald's. It was a stretch. Just keep going. Keep going.
Okay. So to a certain extent, though, you could be like, yes, my symptoms are real. You know, the doctor said I didn't have a gluten intolerance, but I ate gluten, and I thought about the fact that I ate gluten, and then I got sick. Well, everyone knows about the placebo effect, right?
Correct. But you should explain it anyways.
Okay, so the placebo effect is, you know, your mind is powerful enough that you can get a positive response from being told that you're on some sort of medication, even though you're not.
Okay.
So this is why in scientific studies, they need to have a control group that's on a placebo, because there's going to be reactions that are just mind alone.
So they think that they
you
got
need
the
to know,
drug.
cancel that out to see what's really the drug.
All right.
But what's interesting is there's the nocebo effect, which is you have a negative response. And it's a real physical response, but it's your mind that kind of creates it happen.
All right.
So let's go back to the issue of, like, a drug trial.
Okay.
So sometimes during drug trials, patients that are on the actual medication need to drop out because they're experiencing some of the listed possible side effects.
Okay.
So that sucks. She loses a number.
Yeah.
Some people on the placebo will also have that happen. So this is a nocebo effect. They're not on this drug, but they think they're on this drug that can have these negative side effects, and so they start experiencing them. So, like, this really is, it's not 100% mental.
Yeah.
Like, your body will actually react. They did this study where they injected people, and they're like, one group they told, hey, you're going to get a rash from this. The other group, they didn't tell anything. Some people in the, hey, you're told you're going to get a rash, actually got a rash. They were injected with nothing but saline, not going to cause a rash, but they got one.
Yeah.
So this is how, like, powerful your mind is at controlling these things. So I have no evidence of this, but I think all these people that are like, I have a gluten intolerance, and then actually start to feel sick when they realize they ate gluten,
Yeah.
it's just a nocebo effect.
That sounds about right. And I do know someone who has a gluten intolerance. They have a gluten intolerance problem where if this man eats gluten, he will be on the floor, basically writhing over in pain.
That's probably celiac disease.
Yeah, like he has some serious
Yeah.
problems. So like, and just like his struggle that he has to go through to deal with everyday life, like he can't eat certain things. He has to get this special kind of pizza. That also everything costs way much more to get gluten out of things. So
Plus,
like
non-gluten bread sucks.
it also, yeah, he's like, it tastes like ass. Like, it's not good. It doesn't taste good. Like, yeah, that's a problem. The fact that the people think that they have a gluten problem, it doesn't.
Gluten is a complex of two proteins that is found in the endosperm of wheat-based
It sounds sexual.
products. Yeah. It's nothing bad, and I think a lot of it is because gluten kind of sounds like glutton. It's a bad word, and they associate
you get
with
associated.
negativity. No, so it's really frustrating. And then especially if I were in, like, the restaurant industry, that'd be annoying as shit, because it's like, well, now I have to spend extra money to cater to these things, and it's not even a real disorder or anything.
Yeah.
So it's really frustrating. And come on, man,
Just eat some gluten. Just eat. Come on, man. Just eat. You just gotta eat the bread. Like, bread's delicious. If you don't have you don't have a gluten intolerance,
have you ever had gluten-free pizza? Do you know how shitty pizza dough is without gluten?
It tastes like cardboard. It tastes like kashi made of pizza. Yeah. Like, I hate kashi. It's disgusting. Whatever. I just don't.
Oh, but one thing that's cool about the nocebo effect is I heard this from a secondary source. I didn't read the primary thing here, but it was...
You didn't read 6 different research problems? Oh!
So they found the pathway that actually causes it. So they did
gluten?
No. Oh. The nocebo effect. I'm sorry, I'm on the nocebo effect.
Gotcha.
So
I missed it.
They can actually inhibit the nocebo effect. So they give you like a nocebo inhibitor and then be like, hey, this is going to give you a whatever, like a rash or something. And none of the people will get the rash, even though they're convinced it's going to, because this pathway, whatever signaling cascade that starts that makes them have this reaction is canceled out.
Okay.
So it's a real physical thing. It's really cool.
Where do they stop? Where do they stop that? At like the spine?
No, I have no idea. It's probably like some transmitter, and so they probably just
put like a helmet on them.
Yes, they put a helmet on.
It's like a special foil helmet. Okay.
Well, they probably just like the transmitter releases whatever molecule, and so the nocebo inhibitor is probably just binds to the receptor of that molecule, and so that won't, and then it won't get the response.
I feel like we can use that for so many things.
You probably could, yeah.
Is that available to regular human trials?
So one thing about the nocebo effect, why not a lot is known about it, is because the studies to test it are really freaking inhumane. It's like, hey, I want to go cause a lot of pain to all these people. Why?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because it's like, wait, are those the ones that are like, it's like the one guy's on the other. There's 2 people and one person has a button where if they hit the button, they shock a person.
No, that's not the nocebo effect. But I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That study.
Yeah.
Because like a nocebo effect's actually in your body, and so
gross.
Okay. So, yes. Have you ever heard of? Did you watch Better Call Saul?
Like up to episode 3.
Yeah. So Saul's brother, right? He was introduced.
Yeah.
He has this electromagnetic sensitivity disorder.
Yeah.
So
he's a cyborg. That's gonna be the twist. I haven't finished the season, but he's probably a cyborg.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
That'd be awesome.
Well, so that's not a real thing. It's a mental disorder.
Okay.
And so they tested people that claim they have it, and they would put them in a room with a router, and they would either say it was on or say it wasn't on, and then either turn it on or not turn it on, and then just tell them one or the other, regardless of what was actually happening.
Okay.
And the patients always responded to whether or not they were told it was on, not whether or not it was actually on.
Okay.
Because if you think about it, if Wi-Fi signals hurt human bodies, we're fucked.
Yeah.
We're just being bombarded.
Yeah, we're all gonna have huge tumors everywhere for eternity. Like, we're covered in Wi-Fi. Just that's the name of my new album. Covered in Wi-Fi. Yeah,
I like it.
Mayor Wertz covered in Wi-Fi. Shirt. Yeah, I get covered in Wi-Fi.
I want one of those sad astronaut shirts.
You want a sad astronaut shirt? I can get you a sad astronaut shirt.
I want one.
I have. I guess we'll plug for a second. I have Mayor Wertz shirts that are says Mayor Wertz on it and has an astronaut in the shower being sad.
I can't remember. Did we plug that you were Mayor Wertz in the last episode?
I think so.
Yeah,
It's been a little while. I still have to edit it. Yeah, I'm learning how to edit through Audacity, and we're using GarageBand to record. So
we are advanced.
We are learning because we don't have Macs, so we don't know how any of this works, and we had to look up many tutorials on how to record with 2 microphones and if it was possible, and so yeah.
I still wanted to do it on my own computer. I know I have 2 of those audio whatever ADCs, but I just couldn't get it to work on my motherboard.
Yeah, that's dumb. Because I don't want to. I would like to do a drunk cast at some point where we're like drinking.
You can't do that here.
Yeah, they're like, we won't let you drink.
We could do that with a single mic, maybe.
Yeah, maybe we'll do something like. We'll try to figure it out. I know. I could always ask around and see if people who have better recording studio stuff. I know Joe has recording stuff, but I don't think. I'll talk to him.
Yeah. That'd be
good. Joe is my audio guy who does all my recordings for Mayor Wertz and everything else I need him to do. He is good at the audio. Well, I guess that's the end of this episode.
Yeah.
Would you like to plug anything?
I have nothing to plug.
Nothing. Something. No. I guess you plugged Elite Dangerous for a while, so you're plugging. Go play Elite Dangerous,
Yeah, go
guys.
play Elite Dangerous. It's fun.
Plugs for me. I have a show at the Symposium in Lakewood, Ohio on the 26th of July. That's in a couple weeks. It's on a Sunday. It is a gamer nerdcore night where basically they play board games, and then myself and some of my friends get on stage and we rap at your faces until you stop playing the board games and pay attention to us.
Do the cat strategy of attention. Though.
Yeah, I just kind of keep hitting them. I'm gonna like roll over their games and stuff. So that should be pretty fun. I should be headlining, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I should be headlining. Mayor Wertz on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. I will probably be making a Plucking Petals Twitter and SoundCloud and stuff soon. So I just have to sit down and actually do that. I know it takes me a whole 5 minutes, but I don't want to do it yet.
Right.
So I need to actually put out episodes, and we need to figure out how iTunes works. That's my next problem. I realize I'm saying this over mic, and I don't care. So, yeah.
If we learn how to edit, we can just edit this part out.
That's right. Yeah, we learn how to edit because you guys don't know it exists. Well, I think that's all for us this evening. Once again, this has been Plucking Petals, Episode 2 with James and Kyle. Once again, I am Kyle.
And I'm James.
Have a good evening.